Alrighty. Hope everyone's having a nice week so far. Yeah. As I said on Twitter, I can't really cosplay today because once again it is too bloody warm, which kind of sucks a bit because I've got tomorrow off and I'd be able to wear sort of full cosplay instead of what well, I don't know if you noticed, but on Wednesdays I tend to wear sort of a stripped down cosplay, so I don't do my eyebrows and a few other things. So I can easily just wipe off the stripe and wear that makeup. I get up, go to work in a few hours. But yeah, at least I get to experiment with my fringe a bit. Because I've actually been streaming with my hair under a wig quite a bit recently. Oh yeah. Update. Not well it shows up on camera, but I've painted my first ever mini. This is just one of the demo figures Forge offer. And I picked it just because well, I could just run it straight out of my 3D printer. One of the perfect things I brought out of that. And two, it's mostly just someone clad in armour, so paint itself and do the highlights. Yesterday evening, I primed this other demo one. That's showing up on camera. That's kind of shiny. Which is going to be a bit more complex. So I'm going to start on that this evening. Hey Nellis, how's it going? And I don't have it to hand, but I've also got a mould for my other ready. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm just going to make sort of a, I guess like a triangle or something I can quickly make a silicon mold for. And I'm just going to create some mold I can use to test release agents, just to make sure I don't ruin those. Yep, so before long hopefully I'll have ears. Nerless, going good. You got yourself Pokemon Violet for $20 yesterday. Traded in some games for it. Nice. Yep, so do games still do the whole trading thing? I mean, I've bought so many of my games digitally recently, I've not really had to do it. When I say recently, I mean in like the last 5 years or so. Oh yeah, and sorry I'm a bit late starting. I was basically having some, well, I'd say problems with OBS, but it's more like I didn't realise I could just refresh the docs. In fact, Nick gave me that advice, and he's literally just gone live, so I think I'm just going to be cheeky and yeah, he's live at the moment, so I'm just going to give him a cheeky shout out. Nellis, if anything, you called the nearest GameStop asking about trading stuff in, and he suggested you go to a different chain entirely. Ready, set, game. Ah, never heard of that. Is it one of those America only ones, or?
I'll scout ahead.
Oh yeah, so last stream we explored a bit of this. And I did a sort of double check, and it seems that Yeah, all the companions are on this floor. So I'll just keep exploring around here. The main thing is I need to just sort of dip in and out. So I'm just going to explore the upper areas. Again. See you in a bit, Nerless. Oh yeah, and I've also had a little looking game pointed out to me. It's basically a game where you're playing as a protagonist literally made of bread. And it's sort of Paper Mario-esque. I've downloaded the demo to try out. I'll probably do that this evening. Because as I said, I didn't have work tomorrow morning, so yeah, we're going to basically have a nice long stream here and other such jollity. Oh, found someone.
Why not add some fire?
Maestro Johnish?
I'm here, my darling, to teach you another lesson. To stop
Hey,
being
Mechanian.
a slave. It's not enough to escape from slavery.
Enough flapping your jaw, Janice. Get to business.
Do you see this key? It's the only way to open your cages. But there's a problem. After it opens one lock, it breaks. Only one of you can get out. Just one. So, you'll have to decide, my darlings. To kill the slave in you, you'll have to kill. Begin!
Hey, I guess she fancies herself Jigsaw. Oh, yep, guess they're both fine. I think I've completed everyone's loyalty mission, so I guess, Oh yeah, might as well ask her about this now. Do you regret letting Junish escape? No. Well, maybe just a bit. Of course, it's bad that he's to keep hurting. But to sacrifice people dying in front of you just to save the people who just might hurt in the future? That'd be insane. Getting revenge just for the sake of revenge? No, not at that price. Thank you for supporting me when I needed it. I was only one small step away from leaving behind to chase Janish. You know, I'm always here to support you. So, how's your mother? How's your mother? She moved to the capital. I rented a small house for her. We see each other every day. She's kind but so naive. Sometimes when she talks, it seems more like I'm the grey-haired old woman and she's the little girl. I tried introducing her to Reg a while ago. Invited him for tea. You should have seen it. Almost had a stroke listening to him. Oh well, it's a bit late to make me a lady. To make a lady of me anyway. Chaotic neutral. I don't understand how you could forgive her. I probably never would. Xavier shrugs. If you told me a few years ago it'd be like this, I wouldn't have believed it myself. We'll talk later then.
You're here.
Okay, and that's triggered the actual dialogue. Nerless, apparently it's a local chain. That makes sense. Oh, hey Pombo. Thanks for the bit. Where are the horns? Yeah, it was too hot today, so I didn't cosplay. Sorry about that. Yeah, if I was wearing a wig and a corset right now, I would melt. Literally, I would melt. I'd be a puddle on the floor, and someone would have to clean this chair to eat or throw it away, and also I wouldn't be able to sit in the chair because I'd melt it, and that would kind of suck. But don't worry, there's plenty. As I was saying near the beginning of the stream, I've got the cast ready for the years. Hopefully I'll be doing a full tiefling cosplay before long.
Believe it or not, we are too. Although we almost died.
Oh yeah, so just to quickly recap their story. Octavia and Ragongar were both being kept as slaves after being sold by their respective families. And basically the first part of their quest was tracking down the people who enslaved them, and then it was about sort of tracking down their families and resolving that. Ragongar's family, Ragongar was a pair of twins who were born sorcerers. And long story short, it turns out his twin brother had already basically completely destroyed their tribe and himself. And Octavia was a child of a noble who basically gave her up but got double-crossed. Basically gave her up planning to reclaim her later, but was double-crossed. How am I today? Yep, pretty good. This is my first day off, like 2 weeks off work, so I can basically stream for ages, and then I can stay up afterwards playing video games and painting miniatures. Oh yeah. I was just saying at the start of the stream I finished painting my first ever miniature. This is just the one of the Hero Forge demo pieces. And I picked it because I could just mostly do it silver with some highlights. Quite happy with how it came out for my first attempt. Hopefully you could see a bit of it. Well, I'll share it off again at the end of the stream, or you can check the VOD afterwards.
We woke up in cages, with Maestro Janus standing nearby looking quite real. He set the cages on fire and tells us there's only one key and makes us decide which one gets out.
You like my haircut? Oh, thank you. I've just been, I've mostly been wearing wigs lately, so I've been trying different things with my hair when it's actually out. So yeah, today I went for a sort of well, my go-to for a while has just been sort of a ponytail inspired by Sam Saran. Before that I was doing sort of a swept asymmetrical sort of thing, which I'm going back to a bit here. And I'm trying a bit of a side tail as well.
But we both remembered how Janish ran from us like a scolded dog. And we knew that we could never be separated, ever. Each day that we spent together and problem we got ourselves out of gave us the grit and the skill to see through every deception. So I looked at Reg, and he looked at me, and the fire went out, and the cages opened. It was all Nyris's illusion. She'd pretended to be Janusz, but she messed with the wrong team. We didn't come all this way together to die alone.
And yeah, my hair's been purple for a couple of months now. I might try a different colour soon, but I quite like it. I've been sort of putting it off and just keeping it blonde or brown for last couple of years. I wasn't sure about my work's dress code. They recently updated to clarify and natural hair colours are okay, so heck yeah.
You and I didn't walk so many roads just to fall for such rubbish. With a leader like you, we can face any monster. Let's go, shall we? I can't wait to laugh in that green witch's face.
Pombo, you recently changed yours. Use one in Brazil magical disguise. You don't know how it is in the England or the USA. So there you have one that you call the American cut. I don't know what the American cut would be in Brazil. I know, but I suppose the most American cut-up haircut I can think of would be like a military sort of buzz shave. Or that one that's sort of, you know, the flat top one. Like Guile from Street Fighter, I guess. Nerless. Twitch. Enjoy your pre-roll and you're free minutes 15 minutes in. Oh, for frick's sake, Twitch. Oh, question, is disguise a colour or style? I suppose there's also like well, I grew up in the 90s, so I remember when everyone sort of calls a long layered style the Rachel. After the character from Friends. Now there's a sitcom that didn't age well. Like all sitcoms. Okay, I can bring them both back into the party. I'll take Octavia for now because I could always use a rogue. Kind of want to level up Ragongar, but okay, that's weird. Aram's not available. Oh, we're gonna level up Octavia. Oh wow, she's maxed out Arcane Trickster. There's nothing more for her to learn here. Guess we'll go another level of Rogue. Be Wizard. And let's go Rogue. So that's just some bonus sneak attack damage. Oh wait, level 4 is when she's going to get some of the juicy stuff, so this is worth doing. Okay, we're just going to increase thing with her ridiculous amount of skill points. Choose a feat. Spell focus. Got trans. Oh, we'll go for arcane armor training. What else? And we'll go for fast stealth. Okay, I think the only person I'm missing now is Amiri. Oh yeah, is there any stuff in here?
I'll share my path.
Nope, guess not. Off with Troll's Lair. Okay, there was that optional party member I never picked up. Yeah, Ranger. Being with Trolls, so I'd guess that's his place. Basement. Well, we'll start with the Frozen Boneyard. Sounds kinda... I suppose that Amiri had that thing with the ice giants and she came from a snowy place, so maybe that's her. My first guess would be Yafal, since the afterlife is literally the Boneyard, but in this setting, I mean. But we've already had hers, so sneak. Oh, things happening.
What are you looking for here?
Oh, it's her.
Pariah? There is no place for you in your world, and there won't be a place in my dominion.
Get out, witch! When my friends find their way here, we'll pluck off your petals.
Your friends? Am I hearing it right? You think any of them are still alive?
Keep talking. I don't believe your tales.
Why would I lie to you? You are the reason that everyone you care about dies. You get banished from everywhere like the plague. Your soul is poisoned, like an animal gone mad. I will leave you with that. Farewell.
Oh, okay. At the end of her quest, there was a, basically, to repair her sword, she either had to kill and prevent an evil spirit from escaping. You had to either kill her childhood friend, another guy who was sort of an ally, but there was turns out there was a third way where you basically asked her to kill you, and she'd I'm not particularly keen on. She'd basically stab herself, and the NPC who was trying to contain the spirit was so impressed he revived her. No less. Or had I, an illusionist with vested interest in lowering your morale, lie to you? Yeah, Amiri strikes me as one of those people who's just sort of too straightforward to really lie to, you know?
How cute!
Elfed. Amiri kneels down as a frozen gravestone, mumbling something quietly. He barely notices you. Amiri, what happened?
Nothing. I'm just tired of waiting for you, Chief. That's what. This witch came by, tried to pour some muck into my ears. There's some snakes that, whatever they say, it's like a knife in your ribs.
Okay, yeah, so I guess, if I'd entered the quest and killed a childhood friend or the nice old man, he'd probably turn on me at this point. Illness is kind of that sign can't stop me because I can't read situation. Exactly. Yeah, as Amimi's pointing out, she's just basically skilled enough that she knows how to get under your skin even though you know she's, proven liar. Which, to be fair, there are people like that in the world.
Nothing.
Ooh.
I'm just tired of
Just
waiting.
play the voice clip again, I guess.
That's what. This witch came by, tried to pour some muck into my ears. There's some snakes that, whatever they say, it's like a knife in your ribs.
I mean, words can still hurt even when you know they're not true. Like, you know, when people misgender me, like, it's pretty obvious what they're doing, but it still stings a bit. Yeah, this is a bit harsh, but come to your senses, we need to get going. We need to keep going.
Like I mind. Keep going means keep going. I told you, you are my tribe. Together, we'll tear anyone to pieces.
She is so hot. Okay, I think I'm going to... Sorry, Valerie. And we're just going to level up Amiri into her 17th level of Barbarian. What does she get here? She gets another feat. And she gets more rage. Ooh, she no longer becomes fatigued at the end of her rage. That'll be helpful. Okay, feat. Doesn't really need point blank shot because she doesn't have any ranged abilities. It might be useful. Dazzling play. Intimidation is always useful. Huge power though. Be an extra rage power. Buzz tank, it's just a little bit of extra energy, but I mean extra damage, but bigger maybe. Self-heal would be very useful. I think internal fortitude. Here lies Brioche. Huh? You're sad because you thought I was dead. Still, that's a lot of words to say. Here lies Brioche.
Now you see me, now you don't. This is my time to shine. I see something.
Your perception
I
check.
did as you asked.
Nice. Protection from fire can be very handy. Just look around the area, I guess. Quote number 15. I want my grave to flashbang whoever stands on it. I can't even remember the context for that, but well, to be fair, I'm probably going to get cremated anyway one day, so I won't have a grave per se. Maybe I can have my ashes mixed into a flash grenade. You want to say it was a night in the woods? Yeah, there was the bit in the graveyard, so that might be it. Okay,
I'll share my
we'll check out the troll's lair. Then we'll look in the basement. Because I think by process of elimination this might be a companion I never picks up. So I don't know if he just won't appear, or if I'll just get the worst possible ending. Like, he's a ranger whose whole thing was basically eating trolls. And there was a bunch of side quests I missed out on because I didn't have him in the party. Or available. Through the mist we go. Misbegotten Troll. That was my nickname in high school.
Best kind of fight.
Okay, I spotted Jubilost, but no matter.
stand down.
We can nuke it. Said no matter. We can nuke it. What the heck is going on with its armor class? Okay, it's 40. Oh, it's wearing full plate. Oh, frickin' heck. Okay, it's immune to fire.
A clever ploy.
It's immune to fire and acid. This could be a problem.
On fire first.
Tear them apart!
Okay, there we go. Okay, so its AC is high, but see how its dodge bonus is. Oh wait, yeah, it's immune to fire, isn't it? Okay.
You offend me.
Its AC is like 50. Okay, key shout. Let's try that. And thank you for the quote, Nihilus. Okay, it is accumulating a lot of these, so let's just
easier if you not.
One of these has to hit, if only by sheer chance.
They go down!
Okay, let's try. Yeah. And you know what? I have disintegrate. Exactly, they fall down, but do they get up again? Ain't nothing going to keep me down. Hey, Octavia, you got anything else? Could turn into a dragon. Chain lightning. Okay, we got this. Oh, frickin' heck. Oh no, Jublos, I didn't want you to do that. What are you doing? Stop!
Come here, Bax. Not that stab you. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I've got Unraveling Infusion.
Your time is over. This is for you!
Which knife to use? Ha! Yeah!
Bring it!
Oh yeah. And just make Okay, it doesn't ignore immunities. Good to know.
Away, you rascal!
Okay, that's not good. Okay. Oh yeah, my sneak attacks do magic effects. Helpful. Penalty up here. Strength damage. I'll sort that out in a sec.
I'll fight if I have to.
Down you go.
enemies on fire first.
Oh yeah, it's got regeneration, hasn't it?
Tear them apart!
Plate +5, long spear, belts of physical perfection, magical skin boots, amulet, book of resistance +6, amulet of evil doom. This necklace gives its wearer damage resistant flash good. Yeah, there's probably a downside there considering it's explicitly called. Yeah, I'm wondering if that troll was like when he got turned into a troll. Okay, so these are objectively better than Amiri's current. She's now at AC of 29. Ooh. Belt of physical perfection +8. +6 to intelligence. Yeah, I think the +4 to everything is more useful. The best clone. Yeah, so I guess it would have turned, if I'd actually done that, picked up that companion and done the quest, it'd have turned out that troll was M-Tramp's form or something. That kind of sucks.
The dangers don't frighten me.
To the basement.
Seen.
Yeah, I can pick up all my stuff now. Now if this advances the plot without finding Lindsay. Yeah, I'm gonna load again and just double check to make sure Lindsay's not on the first floor. I do not want to go ahead without a bard. Nihilus, didn't they turn out to be like a troll nation? Oh yeah, yeah. Basically, the trolls and kobolds had formed a society. I think, yeah, the way I entered the quest was allowing them to, you know, just vibe.
The dangers don't frighten me.
There was a throne room somewhere. Yeah, I need to investigate that. Oh yeah, can one of you unlock this chest? Wait, maybe that's not where the chest... Hey, a mirror. The wizard in the mirror keeps clinging to the glass and whispering softly, not noticing you.
How cute!
Head down. All quiet.
Hello, Annie Mort. How's it going? Yep, looks like there's a cutscene here. Misty chamber in the underground floor, misty chamber in the underground floor. Get where the final key is stored from there. Oh. So, my Robin thought she could trick me. You tried to spy, didn't you? Well, yes, because I'm not a traitor and I don't abandon my friends. Okay, she hadn't been brainwashed after all. Such loyalty. I know just how to reward it. Don't worry folks, she's the only character you can't die. Oh. Frick. Nola's gonna say good call on avoiding the troll eater. Nolas, don't worry, nobody dies in this story, they just get really big boo-boos. Okay, yeah. Like, okay, they can't actually have killed her. Because, like, she was literally narrating the entire story. Hunter salutes you. Ah, the Queen of the Sand Castle. You made it. After defeating the Jabberwock, I have to admit, I'm impressed. What will you do now? Pick up the silly little bard's body? What do you do to Lindsay? The Horned Hunter shrugs and then nods at the breathless body on the floor. She thought she could trick the mistress. Well, she's not the first one, and she won't be the last. Octavia's eyes are filled with tears, but she angrily wipes them away. A jerking motion. Raising. You'll pay for this. You hear me? Amiri's face is like a stone mask. Almost growls as she speaks. Hold on, Carrion. Yeah, call your mistress. You both have a lot to answer for. Get out of my way. I want Nerissa and I'll get to her. Oh, silly creature. It's Nerissa who wants you. You're the last grain of dust that will fall. The apology. And I will bring this grain to her. Okay, guess we're doing this without a bard. You know, I really wish I'd stayed in stealth. Oh well.
Knock Knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Down you go.
Stand down.
He's got a lot of archers. A lot of archers.
Consider me provoked.
Tear them apart!
You ever wish you had a... acid bombs for all.
This is for you!
Okay, what's the Wild Hunt Scout's AC again? Oh, like 38. Okay.
They go down!
Oh, damn. Slay living.
I'm getting killed here. All my knowledge, all my genius, lost.
Well, that's not good. I forgot about Scorching Ray. Okay, Kanara. Just nuke these idiots. Unless you're gonna lurk and try some out. Fair enough.
Bring it!
What tougher without Lindsay to do support?
Protect me!
Come on.
Tear them apart!
Dodge this.
My fury.
Combo, today's not being a happy day. Ah, sorry to hear that.
They go down!
Okay. Been successfully exploded.
Sister, protect me.
Okay, now we're talking. Okay. Miri's my only party member who's actually up right now. But I guess she's all I need. Not right now anyway. Okay, he's paralysed for 6 rounds.
Bring it!
We've been attack of opportunities. I guess the moral of the story is Amiri is OP.
Tear them apart!
And she deserves it. The old coffin spirit, what difficulty am I playing? I think I actually learned the difficulty a while ago. Sure though, it might be medium. That's what I usually go. Nice move. difficulty. Yep, custom difficulty. Oh. It's... Oh yeah, and I have the Kingdom management set to easy because it was getting irritating.
The mistress will deal with you.
Shaking his fist farewell, the horned hunter leans heavily against the door that led to the second floor. As if recognizing him, the door opened, allowing Nyrissa's terrifying servant through. He rushes away. The bodies of slain satyrs lay by the queen's feet, but the heroine's eyes were not fixed on them. A little further along, the daring, talented, restless Lindsay, loyal chronicler and friend, lay motionless on the ground. She was dead. Realizing what happened, the queen...
Yeah, he's narrating this. What do I do here? Take the unfinished book from dead hands and keep it to her heart like the most treasured. I'm gonna go frozen silence.
The visions of the house at the edge of time have revealed to the queen the sad truth. Lindsay never betrayed her. She just wanted to find out Nyrissa's plans. Pretending diligently to be interested and excited, Lindsay asked questions and finally discovered that there is a special place in the house at the edge of time, a shrine where the apology was kept, a cup holding the dust of almost 1,000 kingdoms. If we reach this treasure, the evil nymph will definitely not be able to hide from us any longer. The entrance to the shrine opens with 3 keys. The wriggling man keeps the first key, the gnurly witch the second one, and the third one is stored in a secret room on the first floor. To get inside, one must pass through the mist chamber in the underground part of the house. Upon discovering all this, Lindsay decided to set off and find the third key to help the queen. But she was caught and murdered. I knew solo missions were not my thing. And then, standing over the body of her most loyal companion, the queen thought, how is it that this very moment is being described
Yes, that's what
in
I
the
was
book,
thinking.
if the author is already dead?
Old Coffin Spirit, have I played Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous? No, although I hear it, 1, I hear it's much more polished than this, and 2, it's actually my very favourite Pathfinder First Edition adventure path. Specifically because it's got my favourite NPC in it. So I definitely plan on playing it. I do actually have it on my computer. I have it on Steam. And I don't know if I'll stream it or not because, well, I've been streaming this since December and I'm only just nearly finishing it. Pombo, you sent me a friend request on Steam. Okay, I'll sort that out after the stream. Okay. Lindsay?
Yes, it's me, right here in the book. It's a good thing you found me, and that you can read. I've written all about the key, alright? You can find it somewhere in the mist, or using the mist. I didn't quite understand it all myself. You know, I was so scared when I stood at the door of the house and realized there was no one around. And then I got inside the book. This probably doesn't happen to souls often, even here in the first world. This is so strange. I can't decide whether it's exciting or sad. I've been thinking, can books read other books? Otherwise, when we defeat everyone and return home, I'll be bored. I'll have to live in the library. It's dusty, and maybe you could put me in a display case in the throne room? I'd sniffle, but can't. Thank you for everything. It was such an exciting adventure. Please don't forget to take me with you wherever you go. I have to know how it all ends. Finish my story. It's too early to put a period on it.
Too early, full stop. Okay, I guess this is how they managed to kill her at the end, but still have her narrating. Played game. Well played. Combo, your father sent you racist and transphobic messages. You think you're going to go to sleep a little to try and forget? Ah, sorry to hear that. Hope you have a good rest. And thank you for dropping by. Okay. So we have, forgive me for not saving you, Lindsay. I'll take you with me and protect you. At least you're still doing what you loved. A period? The mayhem is just getting started. I hope you're ready to write about all my coming achievements. Heck yeah. Dunno, do I want to go, sorry I didn't save you, Lindsay, or do I want to go, oh, I am going to F shit up. Oh wow, I avoided swearing and swore anyway. Knock knock.
Ears. With ears.
Still super funny to me that, Knock knock can cast restoration.
Is there trouble?
Okay, so no Lindsay, so I'm gonna have to use healing potions. Luckily I've got a ton of them. And to be fair, I've got enough supplies now so I can take a rest. I'd probably made some very different levelling decisions if I realised that I'd be losing Lindsay from the party permanently. Good stuff. Best.
This is my time to shine.
Off we go underground, I guess. Oh, something happening. Brioche, I thought I'd never find you in this house. This? And my people came to help you, but the damn portal and the damn fog had us separated from each other. This? I can't see from there. I have to find my people. I'll wait for you at the entrance once I find them. Okay, off to the entrance then. Oh, it's Noria Late Eyes. Okay, I guess I'll head to the end. Well, that was an enemy for a second, but it's just a monkey.
I'll share my path.
Knock knock was. Crimson Fury. Was that again? Oh, cool. She's brought friends. Hello there. Honoriel grins. Great toys with me, that's for sure. I choose the most remote corner of the world to drink my life away. But then some unknown upstart becomes queen right before my eyes. The remote corner transforms into kingdom, and I'm running to help their highness in battle against the First World. How'd you end up here? I thought you needed my help, so I gathered the most capable people I could find and the Castle of Knives. By the time we arrived, you were already gone, and the portal was surrounded by dead monsters. We then stepped through the portal, only to discover that Fey magic does something with time itself. We followed you through the portal, but arrived before you. You be damned. Who are these people? Some freaks I found. I found 2 of them, drunk under the tavern's table, and the other 2 by the road in the ditch. Gail grins, while her friends laugh. Alright. This here is Scatfee, the daughter of my late friend Voltar. She's the cleric of Abadar, just like her father. The man with a bow is Elert. He's a silent type. Lash is a bard. He can whip you to tears with his words, hence the nickname. Finally, the Crimson Fury specialises in decapitating anyone quick enough to hide from her. All 4 stand ready to dispatch a few dozen Fey. Just say the word. Okay, this is cool. I guess they've given you a few sort of default characters to. Oh hey Kalike. Oh, don't you have the
Do tell.
Okay, they've been made separate characters now. Alright, okay, that's interesting. So all of the your party members are scattered around here in case you need to switch. Hey guys, what's up? Izili, very nimble and bright like a butterfly, waves at you. Hello, I'm Izili, a messenger from the tent of profiteering on others' misfortunes, from the Sin Market. I'll be happy to sell you useful potions, scrolls and supplies, at a terribly inflated price. And if you happen to see something valuable while fighting in the House of the Edge of Time, you can sell it to me. Profiteering on Nerissa's misfortune is a delightful honour. Okay, I like this Faye. What is Sin Market? The best market in the First World, and I'm not lying, not even a little bit. It's in Palin here, where followers of all possible and impossible religions flock. Virtue is only good when it firmly resists temptation. That's what the Sin Market is for. They sell everything that's considered sinful by the followers of this or that deity there. Literally everything, from terrible arts to unearned second chances. Our tent is the home to the best vendors at the Sin Market. Messengers from profiteering on others' misfortunes are always around whenever anyone is in trouble. We help those in need, in a most unscrupulous and sordid manner. So please, be my guest. Izili winks. What will happen if Nerissa's servants notice you? I'll happily sell back to them whatever you take from the house and sell to me. Okay, I love this NPC so much. Oh, these are some tasty weapons. Bow of the True World. It's not as good. That is a nice crossbow. An aside, healing. Playing our hunter, like crossbow. Better than my crossbow. Not really. Ultimate protection. The be nice if I could get a better sword here. I can get some more camping supplies and rations, that's handy. Second skin, light armor. Just gives you a bonus to dexterity. Okay. Sanctuary. Okay, that'll be good for Valerie. Exactly does Outsider Bane do? Okay, it's an extra +2 and does 2d6 damage. It works against all outsiders. Ooh. Rapier called Revelry. Yeah, that is slightly better. Okay, that is good. I'll take it. Scorpion's Hatred. Is there any more, I guess? Protection I'll hang on to. Oh yeah, that's Lindsay's old crossbow. Yeah, just don't have a bard anymore, I guess. Got some perfect components. Golden thread. Band of vast intelligence. I'm getting rid of that headband because it seems like a trap. Like pendant. Fire, I don't really need that anymore. I've got a lot of citrine. Okay. Beetle and amber. Can make dinosaurs another day. We'll equip that new weapon. Same anyway. Okay, no it doesn't. There we go. It looks even shinier. Really? Got anything else? What are these strange books you're selling? Some create souls in our world prepare not to waste time on words, though they write feelings directly into their books. And why not? I've read the feelings of tatters. Not that's a jubilant shriek. There! Told you! She said so! Books steal think forks. All of them. You believe me now? Potions of restoration lesser. That's handy. Okay, does anyone need some better gear? Baybane. I think that is literally what we need right now. How's everyone's week going anyway? Scroll of freedom of movement. Watchman. +3 holy composite longbow grants its with the blind sense. Okay, that is handy. Yeah, that new sword gives me permanent freedom of movement. That's kind of pretty neat. Baybane would be very handy. Take a Baybane. And knock knock, could you use daggers if there's any of those? still and I'm nearly broke, but hopefully this bow is exactly what I need. And she's got ancient hunt. Give. Okay, let's talk to everyone. Okay, this just lets you equip them. I mean, not equip them, but you know what I mean. You're back. Do you need a hint or any help? Here, Vindra, a reflection in the mirror talked to me in the house. It's a human, a wizard, and he had the same lantern you gave me. You know anything about him? Vindra shakes her head sadly. No, but this house has been the death of many upon many. As for the lantern, I took it once from the body of an unfortunate traveller who accidentally stumbled into the first world and died here. I know well who gives such gifts. It's the Lantern King, the eldest. One whose lips once Narissa. It's better if you never meet him. Okay then. Anyone else interesting around here? A camp? Yeah. What do you mean not enough rations? Okay. I need to buy one more ration then. In fact, I'll buy 5 of them. And I'll have some rations for afterwards. Okay, I forgot rations.
You can count on me.
Oh wait, I guess I did. Supplies and rations do I have? Okay, yep, I used rations. Crisis over. Might as well level people up. Plop Ragongar back in the party. Okay, so 17th level of Cleric for Arim. Cleric's kind of boring to level up, but here we go. We get some feet. Go for improved critical. Let's go for an extra channeling. Lovely stuff.
Adventures are exciting.
Yeah, actually that reminds me, I did refill my spellbook, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Level up Ragongar. The 17th level of Magus. So let's see. Feet. Greater weapon focus. Bonus mage feat. Rather. Critical. And raise, why not? Couple of new spells. Placement. And yeah, let's go for Chain Lightning. Was a classic. Actually no, let's go for Integrate. Oh, he's already got Disintegrate. And complete. Okay, now let's just bring back my favourite party members. Gibnos isn't my favourite anything, but he is useful in the party. Okay, I like that they have their own snippets of dialogue if you switch them back in. Okay, let's go back in, for real this time.
The dangers don't frighten me.
Yeah, something I should clarify, by the way, even though I've not got work in the morning, right? I do have a therapy appointment quite early in the day. It's not like first thing, so I might cap the stream at like 2 hours or 3 hours. See how I feel. Okay then. Oh wait, there was a bit of space up there in the throne room, wasn't there? Go have a look there.
An ambush, eh?
Possibly even an ambush B.
Me see, me keep.
Crap.
Done and done.
Okay, that leads to the second floor. Guess we're gonna have a look in the basement first then. Like 90% sure Lindsay said something about the basement. I was just wondering why I had 2 party members running up ahead of everyone else instead of 3. And I remembered it was Lindsay who had fast stealth. Can't look in the basement. I mean, that's a sensible thing to do in a haunted house, isn't it? Come on, everyone. Pick up all that stuff I had to drop at the entrance. In the basement. Odds. Petrified. Fine, I've got quite a few scrolls of haste. I should probably equip those. Early wit. Oh yeah, she's one of the PCs. Even grovelling, the terrifying creature towers over you. Its dark claws glisten like metal, but the pose isn't threatening. It's more reminiscent of a ruffled bird than a wild animal that pounds. Oh, it is you, my little guest. The crone probably frightened you there, near the Castle of Knives. I didn't mean to. It's all because of the wriggling man. Damn him. He keeps sending disruptors and thieves to me. I turn around, and they're standing behind me. I stand up from my bench, and they climb up under it. Climb under it. Forgive an old crone on her suspicious nature. My life isn't easy, it isn't. By the way, in case you don't know yet, they call me the Gnurly Witch. It's a title. I know you fooled my servants to take the fragment of the first crown. Foolish timber. But then again, if I wanted smart servants, I wouldn't have chosen walking logs. You don't look like a dweller of the first world. Who are you? Witch shaves her huge head. A lonely old hag. For hundreds of years, I lived with my two sisters in a place you call the Stolen Lands. We guarded a magical forest, sheltered treants, shambling mounds, ogres, and other wondrous creatures. They praised my sisters and me, calling us the Triune Queen. It was a fine life, but then our forest fell under Lady Nerissa's gaze, and she reduced it to dust, and made me her servant upon pain of death. I couldn't even think of resisting her. You must not be very happy with your service to Nerissa. I obey the one who is stronger. If I were 5 ages younger, I could try to rebel, but it's too late for me now. Poor old witch makes potions as she's told, looks after the house, takes jokes from the pile of worms, and is good for nothing else. An amusing story. Let me ask you something else. Ask away. I like talking to guests. Nerissa took my companions. You know where they are? I've recovered all my companions, but okay. My lady hasn't shared prisoners with me in a long time. I would know if they were in my dungeon, and they're not. Look higher, farther. The house at the edge of time is larger than you know, and full of secret nooks and riddles. I want to ask about your feud with the wriggling man and the first crown. Ask away. Old rot like me enjoys talking to someone young and curious. Why do you need the first crown? If you lived as long as I have in the first world, face the outsiders as curious animals, even if you can break their neck in one swoop. Nerissa gave me the crown as a mark of distinction. The Fae saw that their queen value me, and now they show me respect. If they decide that I've lost Nerissa's favour, they'll laugh at me and make evil jokes as they do. That wriggling offal knew this. That's why he's wanted to take the crown. Why are you enemies with the wriggling man? You saw for yourself. He envies me, harms me, wants to drive me out, make me lose Nerissa's favour. What else would you expect from a walking pile of corpse worms? What kind of creature is he? A worm that walks, I believe. Ugly creature. Believe me, he appears as disgusting to a creature like me as he does to creatures like you. Sometimes a soul doesn't want to leave the world after death. It clings to its rotten body and finally lets corpse worms consume it piece by piece. Yes, the soul divides into 1,000 fragments, each living inside a worm. Yep, it's basically a type of sort of like a lich, but squirmier. And there's even like an evil ritual they do for it as well. How do I find Nerissa? Tell me and I won't attack you. Little guest, you want the old witch to betray her queen. You have no idea what threat she uses to make me serve her. It's been many ages and I've never dared to raise my head. The witch ruffles her coarse hair with her huge huge clawed palm and mumbles. But a hag like me can't live here. Nerissa got new favourites and made me live in the dungeon. She hardly notices me. If I help my little guest a little, it wouldn't be unfair, would it? The wriggling man would want to kill me first. I will tell you, there is a special place on the top floor. Nerissa's shrine. It's the heart of her house. A bit of treasure is stored there, which she can never let you have. The door to the shrine opens with 3 keys. One is stored with the wriggling man, one with me, and the third is hidden somewhere in the house. I say you kill the horrid wriggling wretch and take his key. Then I'll give you mine later. And then we'll see. Whether you kill Nerissa or she kills you, you'll have to help me either way. Alright, it's a deal. Well, actually, no. Do I want to be hired by as an assassin by an evil witch? I don't like to make decisions like that on the spur of a moment. I'll think about it. Well, if you decide, come to me with the wriggling man's key and I'll know he's dead. And the old hag will give everything to the one who killed the wriggling rot. Yep, catch you later then. Good potions here. The Book of the New Beginning. The book's pages are empty, but upon opening it, you see that clear sunny day when you walked the pavements of your capital for the first time. You hear Keston showing the way. Citizens greeting you politely. The air is filled with expectation and hope. People have come in search of a new home, a new fate, future. However vague and uncertain that future might be, at this moment their hearts are filled with joy. I didn't know they cared.
I'll share my path.
Leave. Dinosaur bones was useful. Roll of neutralized poison, also useful since we don't have a bard anymore.
How cute!
Seriously, I'm never going to forgive this game for that.
This is my time to shine. I don't tolerate threats.
Did they spot? Octavia of all people. Well, at least I have a full party now. Afric.
Be easier if you not fight back. Huh. Yeah. Hey.
You offend me. This cannot be happening.
Back again. Great. And we don't have a bard to cast Cure Fear, so... Frick. Oh, Amiri, you have a target-rich environment. Do as you will.
Bring it!
Oh, come the heck on. Out kill. For constitution damage each round while in the cloud. Okay, Kanara, get over here.
Tear them apart!
Five rounds.
Go down!
The ghost. Just keeps running. Jubilos safe put for now because I don't want him entering the cloud. And Amiri, charge. This Ghost Mage really likes cloud kill. Suppose as an undead it's immune to it, so that tracks. Maxting, you've never actually used cloud kill. Yeah, to be fair, I haven't used it either. Although, to be fair, I rarely ever play spellcasters, so that's not that surprising. That's over.
Please not rap skull.
So, any brilliant ideas?
Okay, no restoration. To be fair, I've got some potions of it. Lesser restoration. Max Sting, you've been fond of playing spellcasters, having grown up on a lot of BS stories about misusing spells for terrible ends. Oh yeah. I mean, I like to play rogues specifically because I just like
Gaining the advantage is always smart.
sneaking around and outsmarting people. But then that's just me. Find this worm guy and I need to find where the other key is. Hey. Well, time for the TSMR, I guess. Yeah, I can appreciate spells being used to ridiculous ends. Because you've got like Tensor's floating disc, grease, or the other classic easy to abuse spells. Done earlier. Oh, we're being raided by Nick. Hey Nick, I assume you're playing Baldur's Gate? Heck yeah, cursed raid. Managed to blow yourself up a little bit. I mean, who hasn't? Maxting, looks like we're back to having to reset your password every time you log in. Wait, what? Envious Karlak could have totes soloed that fight with 12 HP. Okay, Karlak can do everything. Well, let me rephrase. Karlak can do anything she wants. And is that into Twitch, Maxting? I noticed viewer levels have been a bit low today, so I wonder if there's some sort of nonsense going on servers. And I suppose it could easily just be because it's half term or something. Maxting, the password needs to decide is so obtuse and frustrating that you can never remember what your password was, and sometimes you think it's just trolling you. That was quite a few as well, Nick. Huh. Weird. Well, for those who've just raided in, we're in a place called the House at the End of Time. Because, long story short, the main villain of the game lives here. We're here to kill her. Various shenanigans. Got here. Headband of Inspired Wisdom.
I'll share my path.
Maxting, you hear the guy who came up with the throwing symbols and extra characters and the passwords has apologised to it. Same with the guy who invented pop-ups. Yep, and Tim Berners-Lee himself has also apologised for how many slashes there are in HTTP at the beginning of URLs. Okay, shame I don't have any wisdom-based casters in my party at the moment. But yeah, long story short, my party got scattered around the house, so I had to find them individually. They each got sort of a trial, which I'd assume killed them permanently if I didn't rescue them. If I hadn't completed their companion quest. And all except Lindsay, who's a book now. So that kind of explains that, yes, she is the only companion who honestly dies at the end. Even though I literally thought she'd be invincible because she's narrating the story. Maxting, the Tim is blameless for that. Not a large number and it's not that hard to remember, and it distinguishes it from paths on one's own drives. That's true. Although to be fair, he could have made it completely different. Then again, I suppose you needed some similarity because everything's running off the server somewhere. Okay. So yeah, long story short, to avenge Lindsay, who is perfect and I'll hear no wrong against her. An old hag in the basement has agreed to give me her key if I kill off her rival, who has another key. And there's a third key yet that's hidden in the house somewhere. So yeah, all easy stuff, I guess. Let's go and explore this house. And hopefully not die. Alright, and a bunch of friendly NPCs have just gathered in the garden to form a makeshift place for me to rest and stuff. That's nice. Exactly, Nick. Beyond reproach. Maxting, you confess you kind of love hags? Yeah. The changeling race in Pathfinder, not to be confused with the changeling race in D&D, which is actually completely different, is basically like a playable hag species. It's like in D&D, hags reproduce by basically stealing a baby, eating it, and then sort of regurgitating it, and it's now become a hag. And will inevitably grow up to be one. But the law's slightly different in that the offspring of a hag will always, well, it used to be in first edition Pathfinder that the offspring of a hag was always female, but now obviously it can be any sex or any gender, because they sorted themselves out there. And basically they'll sort of hear a calling to become a hag, And if they do answer it, they'll undergo a ritual, which will also warp them and turn them super evil, like hags are. But they can just decide not to. Next thing, you just read a short story where the author conflated autism with changelings, complete with ABA. It's an extremely angry short story, and it's very good. Oh yeah, I've seen that sort of comparison a lot, and it's a fairly common theory that a lot of changeling lore was inspired by just parents having autistic children thinking they were a bit weird. Which I suppose is kind of sad when you think about it. Still, not really sure I buy it. I'd like to think until a certain point, autistic people would have just been seen as a bit weird. And that would be fine. Then again, maybe I'm being too optimistic. Okay, there's one of those mist gates. Let's have a little looky-loo. Okay, some sort of bed chamber. Guess we're just breaking into Nerissa's room and stealing all her stuff. Even though she's more of a disembodied presence in this house, and I guess she still needs a room. Maybe it's the principle of the thing. Max Sting is from the perspective of a kid whose parents and brother are somewhat abusive and who feels broken. They go into the Fey realm to look for and retrieve the daughter they were sent to replace. And guess what? She doesn't really care because she grew up in that realm and doesn't understand why they missed something they never knew. She suggests they were cursed by a troll. Okay, I kind of like that. Yeah, the way certain people talk about autistic folk, especially autistic kids, is sometimes it feels like a race between who's worse. The Daily Mail talking about trans people, or autism warrior parents, or whatever they're calling themselves these days, talking about their children. Oh damn. Oh damn. Oh damn, damn, damn. Okay.
Your time is over.
Come here, Bax. Not stab you.
Bring it! Look at me, Gorham!
Okay. Yeah, reflex saves, I forgot. And that frightful moan.
I'll fight if I have to.
dear.
Away, you rascal!
Knock knock.
Tear them apart!
Oh, look at me, I'm knock knock. I'm going to fail my saving throw and run away scared. Yep, okay, reflex saves. I'm gonna remember that.
Stand down.
Uncursed yet? Round's okay.
They go down!
Lost is just going to walk away. Well, to be fair, I think he can.
Won't kill me!
You offend me.
Back down. Yep, Amiri. Maxting, you want to redo a joke about a pair of Jewish folks reading a Nazi party's political rag because it says they run everything. It's good news, and a Jewish trans friend of yours is supportive of you rewriting it for trans folk. I suppose to be fair, you could say that about the Daily Mail. Regarding hags, you have an NPC, an Anis hag who works as a doctor and a coroner. He's not evil anymore, but still hungers for grief and pain. Has found that harsh medicine with good intentions and tending for the funeral needs of dead children and grieving families. Scratch that itch. She's not good per se, but she's an evil. Okay, that's an interesting character, actually. Lost is just going to keep moving, because of course he is. But there goes my plan of hoping being blasting range. Phew, okay. Oh, Amiri could be in trouble here. I don't think I have any healing spells.
Your time is over.
There we go. One less target to worry about. Okay, Knock Knock is still frightened. Maybe I can... No.
Which knife to use?
Hey, Miri.
Bring it!
Jubilost. Okay, maybe Jubilost can just sort of get a good throw in.
A clever ploy.
Nope. Not quite.
This won't kill me.
Come on, Miri.
I always survive.
Away, you rascal!
Max Sting, that's the gist of the joke. We're the best at chess, we're the best at sports, we're the best at Jeopardy. I mean, to be fair, I think literally England and a good chunk of Europe's chess federations have basically told main chess body where to shove it. Okay, he'll be okay in one more round. As will he. Oh, that's too much to hope. Okay, only one left. We can still do this.
Protect me! Someone! Anyone! Stand down.
Okay, Knock Knock. Next thing, you think you'll go with the Daily Mail. While you're reading that shoot and go from there. Max Sting, that's the frustrating thing about Alchemist and Pathfinder. They have really bad will saves. Oh yeah, I suppose it goes in hand with the whole Jekyll and Hyde thing they've got going on. If you especially if you specialise in that. Ah, nasty. Okay, Knock Knock.
Knock Knock used to
All on
light
you.
enemies on fire first.
The end of that chapter, I guess. Where were we? Book of Bitterness. The book's pages are empty. Until opening, you see an exhausted and mangled nymph, barely recognisable as Narita. It's on a familiar pedestal, one you first saw during your travels through the First World. One arm and dim shadows hovering around, pinball silhouette of a Jabberwock. Nymph blows. The bitterness of defeat, the burden of grief and sorrow weigh down on your shoulders with endless despair and pin you to the ground. I wonder if we're supposed to find all these books or something. I'm very excited we're coming to the end of this game. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've been enjoying it mostly, but has been
Well, you don't.
a while. Keep looking around. This place was messed up. That.
I've broken a nail.
Knock knock nervous when watched.
Gate. If only Lindsay were here.
This is not the way it works.
Oops.
Max thing. That though. Their spellcasting stat is intelligence, which means you're not investing in wisdom to beef up the saves. And they have a will save at best as good as the fighters. It's like you get a lot of the power of a wizard, but are more vulnerable to dominate person than a rogue is. Oh, welcome back, Nihilus. Hope whatever you're doing was going well. Been a bit of a quiet day today. Yeah, I think I'll keep going up to the 3-hour mark just so I can explore this house.
The dangers don't frighten me.
As you know, the sad plot stuff's over and we're up to just exploring another ruin. To be honest, is the fun part.
No,
Oh, come
I'm
on.
embarrassed.
Oh, come the heck on. Tavia only needs to roll like a 9 or higher. She has a plus 37. Go for a 48 that. Okay, she needs an 11 or higher. Oh, good job, knock knock. What have we got? Oh, an amulet of mighty fists. How helpful. Nihilus probably disappearing again soon though. Your dad needs you for an errand. And that's fair enough. I think I might, yeah, with my time off I might give my layout and adjustment here. I think my camera might work better if it was over there, where it used to be. Oh hey, it's that wriggling man guy. What's up? Hundreds of worms make up the body of this foulsome creature, forming and wriggling restlessly. But the creature doesn't seem alarmed. It turns to you and nods. It seems a gesture of politeness only. Worms have no eyes, and their common body no true head. Only a simulacrum, the form, came before. Guest, says the bodiless voice. What do you need from the wriggling man? What manner of creature are you? Ah, you seem surprised, guest. What disturbs you? Be it our hair, our accent? You hear the laughter in the voice of the wriggling man, or 100 voices sounding as one. 1,000 reflections in 1,000 shards of a mirror. We're once one creature, man. It's a left from our past life. We know this person died. Didn't want to accept it. Soul clung to his flesh. It fell to rot. Corpse worms devouring the body. And thus we came to be. Okay. Disconnected from chat. Okay, didn't miss anything. So yeah, I'm pretty sure in 5th edition and Pathfinder 2nd edition, maybe 3.5 edition even, wriggling, well, worms that walked, deliberately created, like leashes. Max thing, this happened to Shredder in the Turtles comics too. Oh yeah, I think in the original Turtles comics, Shredder died in the first arc, got replaced by his daughter, and that Shredder came back as undead or something. And Miri, how do you even beat that heap up if you need to? You know, crawling away. Are you always so calm when you meet those attacking the house? A wave passes through the creature's body. Worms arc and twist. Seems this is how the wriggling man laughs. Decided that it's time. Decide it's time to kill you. Certainly do it. And whether that happens now, in half an hour, or in 10 years, what's the difference? I need the keys to the shrine. The Nurly Witch offered me hers in return for your head. I want to hear what you have to say. Bold honesty. Intruding in the dominion of Lady... Sir, deals of our enemy. The witch. What do you expect us to say? Prepare to become food for worms? But we like using opportunities. It's about an offer. Kill the Nurly Witch. Take her key. It's ours. Since you're so eager to rush towards your death, won't stop you. I'll think about your proposal. Time flies quickly, yes. Think while you can. Act when you're ready. I want to ask you about the Nurly Witch in the first crown. Bumps on the creature's face, all up and on again. Ask as you wish. Expect us to spend much time on you. Curiosity. Why do you need the first crown? The gift which Lady Nurse marked the Nurly Witch as one of her most worthy servants. This was arrival at the house of the time. Day. Death. Okay, I'm kind of liking this voice actually. I might use it for NPCs. Max Sting, the foot interred him with kind of worms that become what they eat. And they fought Leonardo in a big fight underground. They breached their way into the facility by following a delusional, stranded Triceratops whose lungs weren't adapted to Earth's atmosphere like they're supposed to. Why are you enemies with the Nurly Witch? This view is older than you can imagine. Nurly Witch has always feared that we would take Nerissa's affection away from her. She envied us, tried to besmirch us, set traps until our patience ran out. The faint voice stops for a while, continues with a strange tone. And how can you not hate such a creature? Just the appearance of the witch has always made us very angry inside. Okay, I'm off. Careful on the roads of the first world, guest. You never know where they might take you. Jabberwock statue. Silent but still frightening. There's something uncanny in the fact that Nerissa, having been defeated and nearly obliterated by this creature, placed a statue in the heart of her home. I guess that's a symbol of something.
I'll share my path.
An ambush, eh?
Hoping I'd fight back.
Oh no.
That's kind of
I needed
fight.
to say, Okay, well I'm truly fricked here. Okay, time for fireballs and lots of them. They have one heck of a health pool on them. The old Eastman and Eastman and Lard. Turtles comics were buck wild. Is that Lard as in Scottish for Lord? Useful about sneak attacking with marble, you know.
This won't kill me.
Knock-knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
I'm alright.
Suppose she should have really used her best one. Oh well. They're all clustered together now. You've got some controlled fireballs. Maxting, you don't know the etymology of his name. Ah, fair. Miri, do your best.
Be easier if you not fight back. Yeah. Yeah. Hey.
So close.
I'll survive. I
No,
always
oh no,
survive.
oh no, no, no.
Not be happening.
Not good. This is not good at all.
Protect me! Someone! Anyone! This hurts so much.
Me? Listening as hard as I can.
You require my assistance?
I'm getting killed here.
Oh, what's going on? Oh,
Yeah.
bloody hell, knock knock.
Quiet. I'm thinking.
Protect me! Someone! Anyone!
Yeah, I might have a problem here. Yeah, water kineticists get the ability to cast the, I forget what it's called, but they can bring back a party member who just died. I mean, to be fair, my character's turned on the party as well, apparently. Damn. I have no idea what gets rid of the Mandragora poison.
This hurts so much.
This is just going to carry on until until they pass their saving throw. Oh wait,
Yes?
I forgot. Use affliction is always an option.
Well,
This hurts so much.
Oh!
Protect me! Someone! Anyone! This hurts so much.
Okay, let's see if that fixed thing. Nope.
Sister, protect me.
Okay, new plan.
Please, do tell.
Protect me! Someone! Anyone!
I hate pain.
Oh, come the heck on.
This hurts so much.
Okay, that didn't fix it.
oh, right.
Protect
I'm
me!
leaking
Someone!
red all over
Anyone!
myself.
Hey, can someone help me?
This won't kill me.
This
Oh,
hurts
need
so
a bandage. Big one.
Okay. Okay, it stays. Yeah, there's suffering confusion. I don't think I have any way of getting rid of it.
Onwards! Together! Protect me! Someone! Anyone!
I'm leaking red all over myself.
Yes.
This hurts so much.
Yeah, confusion sometimes makes people attack the nearest person, including allies,
Someone! Anyone!
or themselves.
Hey. Need a bandage. Big one.
You know what? I think I'm going to call it for this stream. I'm not really sure what to do about that. Because it was in real time, notice they were just making their saves and having the effect. Notice. Oh, anyways, that's the stream for tonight. Stream-wise, tomorrow I'll be back with well, I'll be back literally tomorrow with the delightful His Cursedness and 8-bit goggles, and we're going to hopefully be completing the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Why do I keep calling it the death of Sonic the Hedgehog? Yeah, same Mac. I mean, I'm sure there's a really obvious solution to the poison that I haven't bothered. I mean, I suppose my big problem is I've lost my bard. Oh, thank you for giving him the shout out, Enfys. And Goggles, of course. Nick and Goggles are both fantastic people, and I'd recommend following them. I mean, Nick literally raided in about 44 minutes ago, according to OBS, so... Oh, and he literally helped me troubleshoot a problem I was having with OBS before I started. Yep, I suppose I've achieved something because I've got my entire party back. Minus Lindsay, RIP, daughter. Leave the game pull the rug from under my feet like that. Yeah, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Whereas the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Friday I'll be well, I'll probably do a Zelda stream, and then oh yep, it's D&D on Nick's channel, so that'll be fun. And who are we gonna raise? We've got Icky playing some Resident Evil. Catbat doing more Turbo Overkill. Guess I'll roll a dice again. Oh, the murder of 8-bit goggles. Can't happen. Guy's invincible. But yeah, if I've got a d20 here. If I roll a even number, we'll raid Catbat, and an odd number, we'll raid we'll raid Icky. Enfys, someone's gonna die. You're hoping it's Aegis, because otherwise it's probably Imp. I mean, to be fair, neither Aegis nor Imp can die. That'll be fine. Anyway, rolling the die. And that is an 11. So an odd number was Icky, so we're raiding Icky. Maxting, you should take off. You want to be well rested for movie night tonight. Fair enough. I hope your movie night goes well. But for the rest of you, we're going to read some Ikifu. So yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, please like, comment and subscribe. If oh yeah, hopefully I'll have my Tiefling cosplay well underway this weekend. I've got the mods for the year, so it's just a matter of not being too scared to ruin them. And I'm thinking the cave will be quite easy to sew, but we'll see. Oh, I suppose to be fair, I only really need the ears for the full source cosplay. Costume's just optional. But yeah, I'm rambling a bit here. I'll see you all tomorrow at 7:30. Comparison, it is currently 9 o'clock local time. And I'm gonna raise in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Read in Icky Fu.